Hi guys, welcome. Hold on, let me see if the lighting is better this way. I think it is better this way. Whatever. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Savi, and today I'm gonna be doing a little, well, I don't know if it's gonna be little, but I wanted to give you guys an update. And if you guys haven't already been like keeping up with me on Instagram or YouTube, then you wouldn't know that I am currently pregnant. Today marks my 17 weeks. I've always been kind of like a private person when it comes to my personal life, but I was inspired to share like my journey with you, kind of like how I share my fitness journey with you guys too. I was just inspired because the whole first trimester, basically the past few months, have been so rough for me, which is what I'm gonna like explain to you, what I've been doing and like my pregnancy symptoms and all that. The reason why I was able to get through some of those hard days was through watching YouTube videos of other women that are currently pregnant. It just made me feel so much better and connected. I'm not trying to say I know everything or have all this experience. Obviously, literally, I'm a first-time mom. I'm learning as I go. I literally, oh my gosh, it's just been crazy. If I could help anybody out there that's also going through like their symptoms or just like needing to watch somebody else talk about their pregnancy journey, then that's what I want to do. You guys already know, like literally, like that is what inspires me to do any of the videos that I ever post on my YouTube or like my stories on Instagram. It's there for a reason. Enough of explaining why I'm making this video. You guys follow me on Instagram. You guys know that I've been MIA for like hella months and like I wasn't posting, I wasn't active. That's because I was super sick. I was nauseous and throwing up. I swear, like, okay, so when I found out that I was pregnant, what did I even do? Took the test, whatever, got excited, happy, of course, all that is great and amazing. Literally the day after or 2 days after, I started feeling everything. So I remember the first week, oh my god, it was so bad. Like literally for days, or 1 or 2 days, I remember I was just nauseous and dizzy at the same time. So I just remember like throwing up and then of course eating and then throwing up, and then like in between all of that I was just sitting on the couch like staring at the TV, super like I felt like a zombie. I felt like super nauseous. Oh my god, I just can't even explain it. It was just so bad. And I just remember thinking like, what the fuck is every day gonna be like this? And like my cousin, who has been pregnant before, she has 2 kids, she was telling me like, oh, it's gonna get better, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I could, like, yeah, I'm like, you know, I don't doubt that. But like I remember my mom told me that she was like nauseous and vomiting all 9 months. So I'm like, oh my god, like what if that's me? Like what if this is just never gonna end, blah blah. And I just got super scared and nervous. I always knew that my pregnancy symptoms were gonna be not cute because my mom, I remember her throwing up and vomiting and all that stuff when she was pregnant with my little sister. Yeah, I kind of expected it with me. Oh my god, I feel like I want to give you guys a background, but maybe that could be for another video. But just so you guys know, Oliver and I were trying, so we were expecting. It took us about a year to get here. We're like super excited. We're just super excited. But anyways, so let's just get back to like the symptoms. So I remember the first few weeks were so bad. Yeah, every day did get slightly better, but for months it was crazy. Like I had to eat every 2 hours, literally every 2 hours. If I did not eat, I would throw up, or like if I didn't throw up immediately, I would get super nauseous and then throw up. And oh my god, it was so hard because I remember not having an appetite because it's like, it was like, ugh, it was like I was throwing up so much that it's like I didn't want anything. I didn't want meat for sure. Like meat was just so disgusting to me. Right now at 17 weeks, yes, I can eat meat, but it's like I still have my food aversions. Like I don't, like there's just certain times in the day where I can't eat meat or like certain foods. Oh my god, just thinking about it makes me feel so like, ugh. It was just like mad crazy, and I don't know, just like thinking about it, I'm just like, oh my god, it was just so bad. Luckily Oliver and Sasha have been there for me, like helping me out through it all, making grocery runs like crazy. They've been super supportive and there for me. Like honestly, I don't know what I would do without like my friends and family, because literally I felt so helpless. There were times where I would try to eat because obviously like there's like nothing in my system, and then like after putting a few bites, or after getting a few bites in, I would just vomit. And like I'm like, are you serious? Like what am I supposed to do? So I try to eat again, and obviously I feel dizzy and nauseous, and I'm like just struggling, and it was like, oh my god, it was literally crazy. The first few weeks I just remember that I had like kind of all day nausea. So I remember waking up and throwing up, and for like, that was like for like a week or two, and I just remember going to sleep scared. Like I was like, I don't want to sleep. Like I want to sleep because I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep because I don't want to wake up to another day of doing this again. But that's just what happened, and it's kind of like, I just kind of have to just face it. But like I said, every week got better. It came in like phases. Like the first 3 weeks, no, like the first 2 weeks were kind of like similar, and then the few weeks after that were similar, and then it started to change gradually. But for the longest, literally up until last week, I had to eat every 2 hours, literally. And God, just the vomiting. But anyways, fast forward, my doctor did prescribe me some nausea medicine that helped a lot. So I did take those here and there when I felt desperate. I didn't want to like take it or rely on it so much because I'm just not a medicine person, and honestly I just didn't want like my body to rely on it. Honestly, thank God for that medicine because it helped so much. Other symptoms, I had like headaches within the first 2 months, like bad headaches that would last only like a couple hours though, and then it would kind of go away. I would kind of just like massage my temples and kind of just like sit through it. And then of course fatigue. I was like tired all the time. And if you guys know me and follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm always cleaning. Not that I love cleaning, but because like I want to keep my house clean. So it's just such a huge change from like not being pregnant and being able to do like whatever the hell you want, and then becoming pregnant and helpless and just sick all the time and feeling like shit, actual shit, and not being able to like do normal things that you would do around the house, like cleaning the dishes or even cooking. I cannot cook for the life of me. Like thinking about cleaning or cooking made me sick. Like oh my gosh, I just couldn't do anything. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Like I feel crazy thinking like if like just doing this again. Of course like I will, because I plan to have more kids in the future, but just thinking about it is like fucking crazy. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm getting thirsty. Oh, as for food, the first few weeks, what was I doing? The first few weeks I was throwing up like, you know, the ginger ale and stuff. Like I didn't I couldn't eat like heavy foods or like regular foods. I was just eating crackers and ginger ale, yeah, whatever, ginger ale, Sprite, and soup. But even at that, it was hard. I couldn't consume like a lot of it. I was just like sipping or just munching on the crackers. Oh, and speaking of crackers, I remember having like crackers on my end table by the bed because I would just like, because some nights I remember throwing up and going to sleep on an empty stomach. And obviously, pregnant or not, like if you're not eating or like sleeping on an empty stomach, you're gonna be hungry regardless, like whether it's when you wake up or in the middle of the night. So I remember like in the middle of the night, I would wake up like hungry as fuck, and like with the hunger comes the vomiting. So it's like, it's not even like, oh my god, I'm hungry, let me go get some crackers. No, it was like, I'm about to throw up, let me eat some crackers. Like, oh my god, it was like so crazy and I hated it. Like, oh my god, I was just like, please, like, can I just fast forward this part? It was crazy. Oh yeah, sorry if I'm all over the place. It's just like I'm trying to remember shit that was going on. But another thing I wanted to tell you guys is how so like the first 2 weeks was like all day sickness or whatever, something like that, just like vomiting and nausea all day, or throughout the day. I mean, not all day, yeah, throughout the day. And then it basically turned into evening sickness. So like my mornings were chill, like I would just like wake up, I would get nauseous, especially like if I don't eat. Like, see, that's the thing, like I remember waking up and like feeling like, oh my god, I have to eat like right now. And then after a month, like maybe like the 2nd or 3rd month, like it just got better. I would wake up and my body would allow me some time, like give me some time to kind of like wake up and like process my morning and like maybe like check my phone or like go take a shit or something. So it would give me like a 30, it went from like having no window, like 1 or 2 minutes to run downstairs and feed myself something, to like giving myself a 20 or 30 minute window to be like, all right, well, like, you know, you can chill for now, but make sure you go eat. So that was crazy. Like from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, I had to eat every 2 hours, which is crazy because a lot of times I didn't have an appetite, I didn't want to eat like foods, like it was just so hard to want anything. I don't want this video to be too long because I don't want to bore you guys, but I just thought about like other symptoms where I would eat and it wasn't even a lot or anything, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, by the way, I was just on the couch in bed all 3-4 months, whatever the hell, just doing, well, not 4 months, because I guess the past few this past month, my 4th month, I've been able to like get up and like do some work or do some cleaning here and there. Not every day, but just, what was that? Oh my gosh, not every day, but it just got so much better. But anyways, for the first 3 months I was, oh my gosh, literally a zombie at home all the time. It was hard. Obviously I wasn't like working out, but I remember like when I had good days or like days where I'm like, okay, I have a little bit of energy, let me like get up, because I know getting up is like a good thing, like it kind of helps. But obviously if you're like dying, then it's like there's no way around it, you know? Eating and then sitting on the couch and like my stomach feeling so tight and uncomfortable, and like my breathing was just like, and I would just sit there for hours just like waiting, basically waiting for it to go away, because it's just like you're just like sitting through all these symptoms. And I'm like, I literally couldn't do anything, like nothing, just eat, sleep. Oh yeah, and then with sleeping, I remember like for the first month or 2, I couldn't sleep any longer than like 10 or 20 minutes. It was crazy. And then like after a while, maybe like during the 2nd month or something like that, I was able to sleep like 2-3 hours. So it's just like so many like different phases where it's like from worst and then it starts getting better. If there are any like new moms out there, just know that it's gonna get better, whether it's at the rate that I'm going at or, you know, your own pace. I hope like this video helps anybody out there who's pregnant, not pregnant. Hopefully I can connect with more moms out there because I don't know anything about being pregnant. So if you guys have any tips or advice or just like anything you guys want to talk, I'm here. And if you guys don't already, follow me on Instagram because I post more on there. Well, I'm posting now. Obviously I wasn't posting like the first 3 months, but I'm posting now. I'm gonna leave, well, my Instagram is always down in the description box, but I'll leave it on here. And if you guys want to see any more like specific videos of like my pregnancy or anything, leave them in the comments. Honestly, I just hope I'm not forgetting anything because like obviously it's been such a long journey and I don't know if I can remember like all the craziness that was going on. I just know so much vomiting. And it's like, oh, and that's another thing, other women who are also pregnant, like my Instagram friends or just like anybody, like a friend of a friend who are pregnant, I keep hearing that they're not vomiting, and it just made me feel so like, oh my god, am I literally the only? I know I'm not the only, but like the other girls that are pregnant with me, I'm just like, why did I get like the vomiting symptoms and stuff like that? So it's kind of just like it sucked like to feel that you're like alone but not alone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it explains why the hell I've been like MIA. I didn't want to, but it was just like I had no choice. But I love you guys so much and hopefully I can connect with other moms out there because I would love to talk to you guys and hear about your experiences too, because it's just like we need each other, you know? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.